Then after Ndewa, we'll come to Homa-Bay town. Just be ready. So I start from here. We have Honorable Nancy Orina, specially elected member. We have the senior member, Honorable Nicholas Owaka, Kanyamwako Sewe. We have Honorable Women Leader, Oyoyo Regional, Caroline Odundo, specially elected. We have Honorable Apopo Lantana, a member representing Kanyadoto Ward. We have Honorable Florence Nyarwoth, specially elected. We have Honorable Wanjala Silvans Kasera, member representing Kanyikela. We have Honorable Olo David, member representing Kanyamwa Kologi. Then we have Honorable Adongo Walter, representing South Kaboch South Pala Ward. Then we have Dr. Kochola, specially elected member. Thank you so much. Homa-Bay town. Then after Homa-Bay town, Rangwe should be ready. We have got Homa-Bay town. We start with the Honorable Samuel Obwana, Homa-Bay Westward. Thank you so much. We have Honorable Eric Omolo Japi, Homa-Bay Eastward. Thank you. We have Honorable Monoflorita Undiek, the Deputy Majority Leader, a member is representing Central Homa-Bay Ward. Then we have Honorable Tony Otieno, a member is representing Arojo Ward. Then we have Evelyn Otieno, specially elected member. Thank you. Rangwe. Then after Rangwe, Karachuonyo should also be ready. After Rangwe ni Karachuonyo. Then from Rangwe we have Honorable David Hamilton, Kagan Ward. We have Honorable Odok Paul, East Game Ward. We have Honorable Patrick Ware, West Game Ward. Then we have Senior Ojala Nyangi, Kochia Ward. Thank you. Karachuonyo, come forward. After Karachuonyo, Kabondo Kasipul should also be ready. After Karachuonyo, Kabondo Kasipul should be ready after that. Now I start from the farthest end. We have our mother, Honorable Wilkista Adu, specially elected. We have Senior Honorable Daniel Odongo, Karachuonyo North, and Executive Treasurer, Party ODM County. Thank you. Then we have our guy, Honorable Ojango Lazarus, Central Karachuonyo. Then we have Samuel Lieta, West Karachuonyo, and the Deputy Majority Whip. Thank you. Kabondo Kasipul. Then after that, Kasipul will follow. Kabondo Kasipul. From here, Honorable Jessica Otieno, specially elected. Thank you. We have Honorable Yvonne Becky, specially elected. We have got Honorable Alice Olowenga, Kabondo East. Thank you. We have Honorable Paul Barry Kakelo Kokwanyo. We have Honorable Eric Augo Wedi, specially elected. Then we have Honorable Peter Sungunya Komita, Wood Paramount Chief, Kabondo West. Thank you. Kasipul. Kasipul, thank you. So from the farthest end, we have Honorable Doreen Nyasiaya, Mamin Boyd, East Kamagak Ward. We have Honorable Zakayo Ngondo, South Kasipul Ward. Then we have Honorable Billy Noah, West Kamagak Ward. Thank you. Your Excellency, at this juncture, allow me to introduce Waziri Danish to continue with the program. Karibu.
Thank you, Excellency. I'll take this opportunity to just recognize the executive that accompanied you today, Your Excellency. I'll start with the visiting partners. GIZ, Your Excellency. Just raise your hands where you are. The chief officers who accompany the High Excellencies here, please just rise and wave. Thank you so much. Do you have directors here? Just rise, please, and wave. Thank you so much. Other staff, you could be on this side. Can you rise and wave to High Excellency and the speaker? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, I'll also take this opportunity, probably if you allow, I'll give my colleagues just a minute to say their names, then I give back the mic to. So just stand and come. Come. Yeah, just. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm told I just reintroduce. From here. So you. Yeah. So next to me is Waziri Dr. Gili in charge of water. Just wave. Thank you so much. Then we have Roslyn Omolo in charge of governance and chief of staff. We have Sarah Malet in charge of blue economy. We have Madam Nyex, Grace Osewe in charge of health. We have Engineer Mu in charge of sports. We have Opere in charge of education, human capital. We have Waziri Joash in charge of trade. We have Attorney General, County Attorney Orego. Thank you so much. We have Waziri Solomon Obiero in charge of finance. We have the senior advisor to the governor. Good to. We have of Public Service Board, Okoto. Then we have Priscilla Nyokabi, senior advisor to the governor. Your Excellency, that was my role. I thank you so much. And the Speaker, I return this microphone to Majority Whip.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Allow me to attest that as an assembly, we are very proud of you, and long live Your Excellency. At this juncture, allow me to usher in my majority leader, Honorable Richard Ouma Ogendo, to continue with the program. Karibu sana.
Haya. Your Excellency, the Governor, the Right Honorable Speaker, all protocols observed. Good evening. Good evening once again. Your Excellency, before I say something, allow me to recognize our spiritual leaders, the clergy. I don't know whether headed by the President of Kwach, because I'm a Seventh-day Adventist bishop. So on behalf of all the clergy, Pastor, just come.
Thank you, our Majority Leader. High Excellency, our Governor, whom we love so much. I would want to call upon my fellow clergy to just come forward as we introduce ourselves.
Father Romano Somuto from the Catholic Church.
Thank you.
Simon Onyango, Bishop, Anglican Church, Southern Nyanza Diocese.
Thank you so much. Our chaplain is here with us.
Nafahamika kama Kennedy Sungu Nyambok, kasisi wa gatuzi la Homa-Bay.
Thank you so much. May God bless you so much.
Thank you. Your Excellency, I want to join my colleagues in welcoming you to this assembly. And I also want to inform all of us that today, Your Excellency, remember, we've been telling the people that this government just started in 2022, around September. This is not the first government since we started devolution. And Your Excellency, today you've said it all. In fact, you have done more than enough. Right from the Department of Education to roads, health, na ulimaliza na governance. So Your Excellency, may I want to inform, allow me just inform all these people that if we really mean well for the governor and this government, then let's speak the truth while at our villages. That is my plea. If we really mean well for this government, because towards the end of her speech, she talked of her second term. And some of us here will proudly come back only if Her Excellency will be re-elected. I know there are staff of the executive and county assembly who will always be at their job, whether this government will not be there or not. But for those of us who are temporarily in the offices, like CECMs, the honorable members of county assembly, the chief officers, and the likes, I want to plead with you that let's all come up and support Her Excellency the Governor. Your Excellency, Achilau's awaited in 23 city classrooms, and by the end of your term, you shall have done 600 plus ECD classrooms. Your Excellency, you mentioned roads by names, up to including a bridge in my ward. I want to plead with all our staff and leaders that please, when we go out there, let's also do the same, so that our people may know what this government has done. Lastly, Your Excellency, we started this issue of seed distribution. And it happens that you remember when you were launching, it found when I was hospitalized. And I'm surprised. I want to talk to my colleagues. If you know that you are not interested in supporting Her Excellency the Governor, I'm saying that because I'm seeing some seated here. if you know that you are in that cocoon, then there is no need of even distributing seeds. Because some of you have been saying that all the developments that have been done by Your Excellency the Governor are from national. And today, Your Excellency took a whole 1 hour explaining and informing the public what she has done with the funds that she has been given as a county of Homa-Bay. So that is my plea. I want to plead with our sub-county leaders from the assembly and Your Excellency, even your CCMs. If you go with these honorable members and you realize that an honorable member in his or her speech, the honorable member did not even touch on something positive or rather on the governor, then I think that is the time you should rise and tell people the truth. So I want to plead with all of you that let's support the governor. The honorable members, Your Excellency, out of 54, we are blessed because more than 95% of these honorable members are supporting you. I was surprised today when you were launching the books. I don't know, I saw something of that kind at Arroyo Ward. I saw even the MCA for Arroyo Ward. I was surprised. That is somebody who does not believe on you, Your Excellency. But a time will come. We are here. I know we'll defeat them. With those very many remarks, allow me invite the Speaker of this Honorable House to speak and invite you, Your Excellency. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellency, the Governor. Today, as the Assembly, we are related to welcome you here. I remember I am over 1 year and some few months old in this Assembly, and I can reliably tell you that this is the first time you are stepping in the Assembly since I became a Speaker. And when I saw you today, I felt very proud of you. I felt very happy of you. We normally see you in all the media stations. We see you in the social media, running up and down, trying your level best to ensure that the legacy of our late Baba, Raila Odinga, remains alive. And I can assure you, as the Assembly, we continue praying for you wherever you are. Today, we were also happy to listen to you, as much as they say that the Speaker is always blind. But I cannot be blind to the fact that you, with a lot of dedication, gave us a report card of what you have done to the great people of Homa-Bay. We are very proud of your achievement, especially what we have learned today. I know for sure that in next week we'll have a motion to debate it further. I can also assure you, because from your preamble to the tail end of your speech, which was seriously captivating and very flowing, you did mention towards the end of your speech that it is your humble prayer that you come back as the governor of the great country. It is also your humble prayer that the entire membership of the Assembly also come back. Because we normally have that synergy, We normally have that good working relationship with you, the executive. It is also my humble prayer this evening that as you stated from your mouth, let it go direct to the God's ear, so that the God answer our prayer for us also to see each other here again for many years to come. Your Excellency, if you look at the faces of these great people, and also you glance back at the great people that we have here, they look very happy, they look very humble, they look people who are ready to be besides you. As much as there might be one or two issues that affect human beings, because we are also human beings, because you are the head of this government, I am humbly requesting you to find time so that if anybody is not singing in the same tune, so that you have that time with them, so that we sit, we talk as a family, so that we see how we are going to move from here going forward. Because of time and the rain, allow me at this point to invite Her Excellency, the Governor.
Thank you very much. Let's be seated, kindly. Thank you. Please, Wabedur. Thank you very much. The Honorable Speaker of the County Assembly, the Leader of Majority and the leadership of the Assembly, Honorable Members, the CCs present here, and the County Executive Staff, the staff of the County Assembly, Choir, special recognition to the County Assembly Choir, as always on point, but today with even more outstanding uniforms. The clergy who are here, Your Lordship, our Bishop of the Anglican Church, our President of the Seventh-day Adventist Lake Victoria Field, and the rest of our clergy who are here. Good afternoon, good evening once again. Because I have made my remarks largely in the Assembly, I don't want to speak too much, but I want to thank you, Honorable Speaker and Honorable Members, for hosting us here for this reception after the speech. I think from the remarks we have made in the Assembly, it is clear that for 3 years, 7 months, we together have done an outstanding job for the people of Homa-Bay County. Because of the challenges that we face, it is impossible to address all of them at a go. The roads, some will remain in difficult condition, in dilapidated conditions. Some areas will struggle with water. Some of our health facilities may not still be on point. Some of our education facilities may not be on point. But for 3.5 years, we have done an outstanding job for the people of Homa-Bay. And given a chance to continue, I believe, together with our honorable members of the County Assembly and the County Executive team, we will deliver the endless potential that resides in Homa-Bay. So I'd just like to say that I am very proud of these teams. There have been challenges they can't miss. But I think together we have addressed them. And I want to urge that all of us continue to speak to each other, continue to find solutions to the problems that arise, because the only way we are going to conquer in Homa-Bay is by putting up a united front. We need everybody, leaving nobody behind, moving together, stepping forward together, so that we can conquer, because we have a battle here. I mean, we have a battle here in Homa-Bay, but we also have bigger things to fight for at the national level, which is the ODM party, and to make sure that ODM party is in power come next year. That is also a big responsibility that we have. And I personally have, together with the party leader, making sure that ODM is in power. And I think for the small moment we've seen our partnership with President Ruto, we have seen what ability the national government has in terms of transformation, because 85% of the resources remain in Nairobi. And if by bad luck we are in opposition, getting those resources down this way is impossible. And that is why we must work hard to be in power through the front door in a government that we vote for and we have legitimate expectation from for development. As our party leader says all the time, this one we entered through the back door or the window or the Yenambewa. But now we want to form government and share power. This is what we want to do in the coming election. And therefore, I have seen some of our colleagues in the ODM party saying, rubbishing the progress that has been made on the 10-point agenda. I think it is important that we are honest with ourselves, even as we review the implementation of the 10-point agenda. If you look at the entire continent, the countries that have made attempts at something like compensation of victims of police brutality and other injustices, very few countries have succeeded. And with money that we now already are going to have in the supplementary budget, we're going to be one of the few countries in the region that will actually implement a compensation program for victims of post-election violence, of other forms of police brutality. And I think that is progress. Last year, when Baba made his speech at KICC on 7th of March, he was very clear that he wanted the money for devolution to get to 450 billion. And we now have a commitment that in this financial year, 2026-2027, we are going to have 450 billion for county governments in terms of devolution. That is progress. We are looking at alternative means of financing our budget. One of those alternative creative means is the infrastructure fund that has been established. Those are mechanisms for dealing with the national debt, which is also a key issue in the 10-point agenda. When it comes to issues of inclusivity on two fronts, inclusivity in appointments in the national government. Just between the time we entered into this partnership, ODM was able to propose 6 ministers from across this country, as well as 14 principal secretaries, also from across this country. Samburus, other Masais from Kajiado, young people like Fikirini Jacobs from Kilifi, and this is inclusivity. There are positions that were never expected for certain people to hold. Treasury, National Treasury, for example, 62 years later, nobody from this community has ever sat in the National Treasury. Not because we did not have brilliant economists, but because of systemic marginalization of communities because of politics. When we have people now sitting there without consideration of where they come from, that is inclusivity. But when you look at inclusivity also as far as national development is concerned, these areas here, we were never able to talk about or point at projects of the national government. Today, we are able to point at projects that have been done by the national government for this region, for this county. We can see work going on. We can see our peers, the blue economy, Homa-Bay, Usenge Bay, Homa-Bay. We are going to advance to Kindu Bay, Mbita, Sena. The SGR coming from Naivasha and coming to Kisumu and to Malaba, that is a game changer for regions that have been marginalized over the years. The dualing of the Rironi-Mau Summit Road coming all the way to Kisumu, that is groundbreaking. This is inclusivity as far as development is concerned. And if you look at the roads that are going on in Northeastern, and if you look at the roads that are going on in the coast, it means no part of this country is being left behind. And I'm saying these things so that even if we do an assessment, yes, there are things that we are yet to do conclusively, but there are also many things that we have been able to do. If you ask me the 10-point agenda as per the assessment yesterday, we are at 7 out of 10. And we have time, because this is a going concern. This is something to be implemented progressively. And we will continue to work on it. This government will work on it. The next government will have to work on the very same issues, because issues of corruption have to be worked on. Issues of human rights must be continuously worked on. Adumo gigo koso kadumo. Because we must set the record straight. Yeah. And if the idea, and I've said this before, we want these people to give us a proper way forward for ODM capturing power. We want to see a proper way forward. Because singing one term on the streets, I don't think is a path that is sustainable for us to get to power. Singing one term on the street. That one-term bus are people who have said that in this country there are shareholders and non-shareholders. Are people who have publicly said that development projects coming to this region should not come because we are not shareholders. That bus, we are not boarding it. We are not boarding it. We will enter structured negotiations with the UDA party as the party of ODM has decided. And when that bull comes down, it will be split right in the middle. And half of it will go with UDA, and half of it will go with ODM. And so will the issues that are important to our people. Koro anatieko wechego, adwa mana wacho ni ji odhi e gweng', wadhi wamany kura. Yeah, wadhi walindi. Walindo koso kwalindi. Wadhi wamany kura. Wadhi wamany kura. E ward ka ward Homa-Bay County ka. Onge ward minyalo dhiye miwach ni onge gima county osetimo nyaka ne chakre. Koso ntie jothurwa. Onge ward kata chiel minyalo dhiye miwach ni ward wan ni onge gima county osetimo. Gige wa mwata simogo. Nikech ok dwa tim gik moko te. Ma higni 3 gi nus. Kata higni 5. Kata higni 10 kwa tiyo. Gik moko pod biro mana dong manyaka tim. To mwasetimo gi. Wadhi waland ne ji ni gigi wasetimo. Kendo gigi oromo mondo giduokwa wachak wadhi watimre nade. Wadhi wati. Nikech gima jowa nok dwar benen mibadhi. Taparo ni nyaka sani. Onge MCA mosedhi e ward mokao nus million mar class ka mochamo. Koso usekao? Koso ntie MCA mosekao kodhi odhi ouso? Onge. Nikech wach mar mibadhi ok wadwar. Gik mapok watimo mane nikech pesa tin. Lakini onge gik mapok watimo ni wakwalo pesa walalgo. Omiyo ananyalo nyiso jo Homa-Bay gi wang'a ratiro ni wasetiyo motegno, wasetiyo maber, limbe walimou, nenbe wanenogi. Ok walal negi, wanenogi walimogi e iye kuro. Omiyo ng'amoluor machunye go diki. Ayie luoro mane manyota chae mane tek. Ma chae manoridore. Nikech ne wan raia, to dhano kumoro gi pes mang'eny. Sani wan sirikal, to wan ka. Omundu komundu. Siasa bo wang'eyo, wuoth be wang'eyo. Wawuotho godiochieng' gotieno. Projects be wasetimo ne jowa. Yae. Wadhi yombo. Mwaluor dipar. Ok githuon mana gi tich. To next year, dwe mar 8, mar 9, jibro mana rome pauni. Mana ka. To gima ng'iso ugi, ubro mana neno ka gin adieri e nying Ruoth Yesu.